A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Bud Norris, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than one. What that means, he's allowing less than one base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, number 22.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Chris Bryant will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Norris has his target. First pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Full count, here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And there's a nice little milestone for him. Career punch-out number 1,000. Way to go.
Well, it may not seem like a big deal, but he's going to join a group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded this strikeout milestone. So he's got to feel pretty proud he's now joined that group.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's having just a great season, but it's so hard to lead all 3 categories. He's not even in the top 5 in average.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just underway here in Southern California. Tap fouled at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Ellis scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. He's been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Howie Kendrick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Dodgers, left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
And a high strike there, 0-1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Fowler on the run, makes the play, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. And he hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jock Peterson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Grounded to the right. Zobrist is able to get there in time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. Defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Justin Turner stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fowler is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. After 1, no score. Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Norris into the windup. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Uckley is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. With a moment now, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Dexter Fowler will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
In is Jorge Soler. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 15 long balls, 57 runs batted in. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Reddick will get his first shot here. And you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Hey now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. A pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Well, you don't expect a guy who's having a year like this guy is having to take an ugly hack like that.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him.
And you'll get a look at this here. He starts his thing right on his belt buckle and lets it come right back over that inside corner. That's a tough spot.
Stepping in now, number 25. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit sharply on the ground. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Ben Zobrist will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
Second
And maybe
baseman.
one of these guys can break this streak of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Norris is ready. Here it is on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8. Pitcher.
Settling in now,
Lester.
John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And that'll lead us to have a look at the Dodgers team leaders in that category, as he currently finds himself 5th best on the squad.
Yeah, I mean, strikeouts aren't a huge part of his game, but clearly he gets his fair share. Regardless, he's obviously an important part of this pitching staff.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. A.J. Ellis will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Catcher.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been
Ellis.
6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third.
Batting 8.
Here's that swing again.
shortstop.
This is in show motion.
Number 6.
And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Standing in now, number 6. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fly ball heading for the alley. Fowler giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
First delivery to him on the way. Bud Norris stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Too high. 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he got him.
Oh, good pitch right there for the punch-out. He tried the fastball on the last pitch, but he comes back with a little wrinkle on 1 and 2, and it works out for him.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard towards second. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Jock Peterson steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and then just 1 pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Fortunately, that's probably not the worst thing that could have happened. You figure he would have scored on a base hit from second base and 2 outs anyway, but it's a passed ball nonetheless.
To 2-2 now.
And if my math is good, that's a 19-mile-an-hour differential between those 2 pitches. It's very tough to adjust to that pitch right there.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jason Hayward will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Utley. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Norris gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Anthony Rizzo digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. But it gets fouled. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. On the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Justin Turner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Josh Reddick in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Into the box, number 25. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Chase Utley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A., but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Now in the box, Dexter Fowler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First offering on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Jorge Soler stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. A.J. Ellis comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box now, number 6. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. One run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the
This
Dodgers.
ball's hit pretty sharply here
Pitcher.
towards the hole,
Five.
but then you see he's able to
Norris.
backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Stepping in now, Bud Norris. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ben Zobrist makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Baseman.
And right here is an
Ben
important time for them to
Zobrist.
climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
John Lester is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now
All right,
batting,
folks. Montage alert.
That is
Here you
in
get a look at his performance
Russell.
so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's Addison Russell. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Howie can't come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Lester's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get
Shot.
anything going
Peterson.
against them out there. And That's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Jock Peterson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
1 out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And you know, that's what they needed. Just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Justin Turner steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Ready now, Josh Reddick. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Schwarber gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jason Hayward will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This pitch is popped up, calling for it, Turner, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Anthony Rizzo will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
0-1, here it comes. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Number 25 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
First baseman, number 25.
Lester into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That's 2-0.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Utley is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher, number 17.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
In now is A.J. Ellis. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses 2-2.
You know, and these guys could have used a few more long at-bats like this one earlier on in this game. Then maybe this starter would have been out of the game by now.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Jorge Soler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
Lays off 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
2 out, nobody on. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Just missing here, 2-0. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground, left side. That one's in there. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. So close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Norris sets. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Number 6 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
The shortstop, number 6.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
It's starting to look like he's not going to get a victory here, but still, a lot of positives to take away from this outing is you see his numbers right there. More often than not, you put together a line like that, you're going to come away with a W.
Kike Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Here's the 0-1. Hit to short. Russell has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Howie Kendrick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. The move's already been made for a pinch hitter. Here is Shane Victorino will grab a bat and move into the on-deck circle now. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And Victorino can't time that one as he falls behind here 0-2 now. Jansen's ready. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
There you see him, Matt. Third in the National League at the moment in that category. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. Manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Addison Russell stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. Two hitters, two strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Number 6 onto the grass. And the Dodgers have done it. They've won the National League West.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Bud Norris. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 1-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Bud Norris. His record is now 8-1. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 39th. The loss goes to John Lester, just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.